Here, watch this.
An officer catches this car parked in a
Give me like 1
Walmart
minute.
parking spot
I'll
reserved
watch
for
it.
law enforcement.
I'll watch that song for a minute. I don't know what's
pulls out
about.
of the parking spot after noticing the officer and then pulls into a gas station. The officer then initiates a traffic stop. As you watch what happens next, just keep in mind this could have been a simple parking ticket.
Hey, good afternoon. Any idea why I'm stopping you?
No, I don't.
Well, hey, somebody called in complaining that you're parked in the law enforcement parking spot.
Oh.
And they saw that you might have been acting a little strange. They wanted me to make sure you were doing okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. I just went there to go pick up some brake cleaner for my stepdad, so I apologize for parking in the wrong spot. Here's my ID.
Okay. Who's your dad? Your stepdad?
Charles.
Okay.
Laura.
Okay. They live here in town?
Yeah, I'm getting my car fixed right now, so.
So you're just borrowing this car?
Yeah, this is my mom's car.
Okay. Any idea why somebody might call in saying that you're acting a little weird?
No, I don't.
Anybody else in your car with you?
No, there's not.
And I know not right now, but when you were over at Walmart?
No, there wasn't.
When was the last time you smoked marijuana?
A long time ago. I don't smoke anymore.
When you rolled down the window, I smelt it.
That's impossible because I don't smoke marijuana at all. My mom doesn't smoke. Nobody smokes marijuana.
Well, I'm still smelling it now, so.
How though?
How? With my nose.
I don't smoke marijuana though.
Okay. Well, it's not your car, so maybe it's in here and then somebody else is smoking in here.
It's not. There's no marijuana in here. I mean, I can call my mom right now and I can ask her.
You don't need to do that right now.
Let me call her and I'll tell her I'm pulled over here.
You don't need to call it right now.
If you want to run my license plate, I'll let them know I'm pulled over and they can come here and just.
No, they don't need to
They
come
can
here.
reassure that they don't smoke.
No, they don't need to come in here. But I do want you to step out of the car.
Okay. Mom! I just got pulled over. They said that I was smoking. They said that they smelled marijuana in the car.
You know what? That's a bunch of shit. It's a
Okay.
my car.
Come on over.
Yeah. We'll come down.
Just come out over here, okay?
That's Hartford PD. Like,
Yeah, this is Hartford PD.
I'm making a complaint. They're not checking my car for shit. I'm coming. I just let
Okay.
you drive.
Yeah, I'm not getting out the car.
Okay.
Come here.
Legal and lawful order, okay?
Okay.
I smell the odor of
Mom,
marijuana. I want you out of the
he's
car.
saying that he's smelling the order and he wants me out the car.
Bro, how old is this guy calling his mom like that?
So I'm gonna get arrested because somebody called in and said somebody said I was smoking marijuana.
I didn't say you're getting arrested.
You're not getting out of that car.
Oh, her car.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Understand that your mom is not here. You're an adult. You can make a decision. The decision that I'm giving you is that I smell marijuana coming from the vehicle and I'm going to search the car. I don't want
He
you in
said
the
that
car.
he's gonna search the car.
Okay?
You know, I'm saying, oh, I'm the owner of the vehicle. He's not searching my shit at all.
Well, I mean,
I'm asking you to exit the car.
I don't know what's going on.
Is there anything
I'm
that
at the gas station.
Is there anything that I can say for you that will make you exit the car at this moment?
Listen, sir. I was not smoking marijuana. I have done nothing.
624 County.
I don't know.
No, put it in park.
Sir.
Put it in park. Put it in park. Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
what the fuck is he doing?
Mom!
Get out of the Get out! He's taking off with Derek in the car. Get out of the Put it stop right now! Put it stop right now! Get out of the car!
What?
Mom! Get out of Derek, get out of the car now! You need a taste! You need a taste! Stop!
Yo,
Okay?
these guys are way too charitable. This is insane. These guys want to make sure that they don't breach any rules, whatever. But this should have tased this guy a long time ago.
Okay! Get out of the fucking car!
Wait, I'm gonna tase you. But yeah, already fleed and shit. What?
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Do not jump me! Do not jump me! Chase him! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground now! Your head behind your back!
What man do?
22, taser appointment. Son of a try to take off with the inside of the vehicle.
Put your hand back now. You want to get zapped again?
And a hand prong.
Is the car in park? Thank you. Do you have any weapons on you?
Howie.
You good? You?
That's bullshit. I don't smoke weed.
Are you hurt in any way?
Yeah.
Where are you hurt? I know that you got a taser dart in your hand.
Would you like to call an ambulance out for you?
Yeah, let's do it.
622 County, putting chest pain, also taser deployment.
While the suspect may now be
Well, $2 pizza for $6 isn't that big of a scam. Depends how good it is, how fresh it is. It's $6. And, you know, 2 slices. These are pretty massive. Come on, bro.
While the suspect may
It's
now
just not
be in
that bad.
custody, the chaos is far from over, as the suspect's stepdad is now on the way to the scene.
Sit up. Why'd you try and choke me, man?
So that gives you right to try and take off the top of the car?
I don't smoke weed. You're harassing me for nothing.
Do you realize you made a big deal over a ticket now to felony charges now? I hope you know that. Hey, we're gonna stand you up.
If they really wanted to, they could stack the fuck out of this guy too, which is insane.
We're gonna stand you up. Lean up against that thing over there.
They could
okay?
stack him
Put your
so hard, I
legs
have no idea. There are a bunch of charges in there.
Get my drink.
No.
We'll see.
Can I please get?
I got an ambulance
Can I
coming for you,
please
okay?
get my drink, please?
You have a seat in the back of a squad car. The ambulance can give you something.
Sir, can you please get my soda?
No.
Please?
No. Let's go.
Sir.
Stop.
Dude. Do I get tased again? Do you want to get tased again?
Why are you doing this?
There.
How are you doing this to me, bro?
Spread your feet.
Anywhere else in your hurt? Hand hurt?
Yeah, no, you see, I think this guy's got a problem or something.
With me in it.
A condition.
Somebody got a taser in his probe in his hand.
Anybody else with him?
No.
That one I stopped him.
Almost rammed his squad car with me in it.
He's low-key disabled a little bit, no?
DJ, I don't want him sitting on his hands in my car if he's got a probe in there.
There's one in there and one in his chest. Got him.
I don't smoke weed.
Oh.
Can I please get my drink, sir? Holy shit.
Yeah, I'll stuck in your sweatshirt. One in your hand, okay?
Jesus. All right.
What's your head? Right. Look at me. What was your first name again?
What the fuck?
What's it? Brandon?
Brad.
Brad. Hey, Brad. Why you shutting your eyes on me? Did you take some?
I don't feel.
What'd you take?
I'm hurt, man.
Oh no.
What'd you take, Brad?
I'm on heroin, but I'm hurt.
Okay. When was the last time you used?
A little bit ago.
I gotta give you some Narcan.
Yo, you should probably go to the hospital, no?
From the heroin, man. I'm hurting from that taser, bro.
Well,
My chest is on fire.
how much did you use?
Not a lot at all, dude. I took like 2 hits, bro. I'm not even enough to not be sick for a little bit longer.
Heroin or fentanyl?
Heroin.
Snort?
No, I smoke it. I'll be sick for a little bit longer. I mean,
You're smoking some heroin?
yeah. You know, hey man, be honest with me, bro. You don't smell weed.
I did.
That's impossible, bro. I haven't smoked marijuana in like.
I don't lie to people about that.
Okay, but listen.
Yeah, well, the cabinet can smell it for a while though. Like what?
So I don't know how you smell marijuana. I might look suspicious. I had the music loud. I got a lot of money, and I pull it out at the cash register. Maybe that was.
Come on,
something,
bro.
But there's no f***ing marijuana, bro.
Okay. I don't know why I was smelling it, but I was smelling it.
That shouldn't even be a legal problem.
Well,
Anybody can say that. I can say you're black, so I'm gonna search the car. You know what I mean? It's the same.
No, I would never make that assumption.
If somebody pulled you over and said I smell marijuana, you know damn well you don't smoke weed.
I wouldn't lie to you about
That's
that.
some bullshit, bro. Can I do a little bit of that, bro?
Hell no.
I know it's crazy, but I'm going through it, bro. This is the worst fucking addiction I've ever had. My life is hell. If anything, this is doing me a fucking favor. I apologize for phoning off. I'm scared, man. I'm on probation.
Oh, okay. Well, GG, man.
They straight them out for me, bro.
Well, you're missing a lens here.
Oh,
Yeah.
would you be able to grab that lens, please?
If I can find it.
If we find
It's
it.
on the floor somewhere. I'm sorry, man.
So what's bothering you right now?
My chest. Would you pop that or can I
Try.
Did your chest hurt before you got
Hell no. When I got tased, it started lighting up, burning.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's no good. What the fuck?
That's my car, my stepson. He went there to get stuff for me. What are you guys
We'll
doing?
talk to you in a second.
That's the step down. Take the keys from their car.
What's going on here, man?
Normally I would, but you tried choking me, so I don't feel comfortable with that.
The cleaner's in the car. Everything's in the car. I did nothing. Hold on.
You ate breakfast or lunch today?
I ate nothing today.
Is it okay if I lift up your shirt and take a picture of the taser where it hit you? No?
No.
I want to document it.
I don't give a shit what you want to do. I want to go home.
Okay. Understand that you're now under arrest for battery to a law enforcement officer, okay? So you're going to come with us to the hospital, you're going to get cleared from jail, and you're going to be jailed tonight,
Okay, can I have some water though in the meantime?
The doctor has to tell me it's okay because now you're...
Muscles loose, I think. It'd be the opposite. No, they would
You know,
tighten.
in 10 years from now, when you decide to sue me, you have proof that I
I
heard you.
won't sue you.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I can't sue you. I didn't know what to do, man.
I told you what to do.
Get out the car, but then I'm going to jail either way. I got fucking heroin on. The struggle is real for heroin. That's all I care about.
You're being
Well,
charged with battery to law enforcement.
There's a good chance he could have gotten away with that bag, though.
But I'm not charging you with attempted homicide.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I appreciate it. I panicked. I don't know what to do.
Yo,
Brad was charged
when he
with
saw the
felony possession of narcotic
when he saw the
drug.
police pull up, he could have pulled that bag and put it in his balls. Like, he smelled marijuana. He would search the car. He found nothing. Okay, moving on.
Felony
only
resisting
so much you
causing
can do.
bodily harm, felony attempting to disarm a peace officer, and resisting obstructing. The charges of possession of narcotic drugs and attempting to disarm a peace officer were dismissed. while
Yeah,
he
I
pleaded
knew
no
it.
contest to the other resisting charges. He was sentenced
Them
to
they-
a year and a half
yo,
in
they
prison
went
and
light
3
on this
years
guy.
of extended supervision. We hope Brad finds the help he needs.
Do you believe that people know they need help but don't know how to take the first step? Sometimes this step isn't a
Like,
counselor or a
insane.
confession. It's a
That's
police officer
crazy.
pulling them over in a moment they didn't plan for. There was a lot of tension here, and it wasn't about him being stopped. It was about the gravity of the situation setting in. This is what happens when fear, accountability, and family interference all collide at the same time. Mom yelling through the phone, stepdad who shows up with his attitude on 100, and a son who's already decided he wasn't cooperating because he wanted his parents to take up for him. Understand this: when a cop reaches into
Yeah,
a
I'll
car,
debunk
it
it
isn't
for
a
you.
simple
I'll
gesture.
check 'em.
It's a moment where control can
Is that on
disappear
WhatsApp
instantly
clip?
because you're taking a huge risk. Think about it: one foot inside a vehicle turns you from cop to cargo, who's now going along for the ride.
True.
And if that car moves, your life is riding with someone who might not care where the story ends. What stuck with me is when
Yeah, I mean, that was scary. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty awful.
Guys, are you shitting me? What did I just tell you about the hubris? I wasn't even kidding. I didn't.
I didn't see the clip.
God, I can't believe the protesters that are protesting against settler fairs that are taking place in a synagogue are actually the bad ones in this.
Guys, are you shitting me? What did I just tell you about the hubris? I don't know. I don't know. That is not even a little.
Well, you could also now since there's more data, you could also compare the amount of time that it takes for him to possibly click and find a time zone in which the dog reacts.
Against. God, I can't believe the protesters that are protesting against. That are protesting against settler fairs that are taking place in a synagogue are actually the bad ones in this.
Guys.
Richard something, clearly not a wireless mouse. Dog instantly stops and goes back to the square. I mean, say what you want. I mean, it's undefendable. It already was undefendable. I mean, now it's like, I mean, well, that also proves the other one too. I mean, does it not? If people still said no to the other one, I mean, that's a double. Chad, is that not a double? Indefensible. Indefensible? Indefensible. The story of this meme, very dark and so I don't know what this meme is. Let's get away this time. Yeah, I mean, Probably, yeah. I agree with this guy. Switch out the color for vibrate only one. Base the haters with clips and reveal the color showing it was vibrate on the whole time. But then this time, the color's a lot lighter, isn't as fat, and the port is not in the middle, and it isn't protruding from the middle part. Oh, no way, dude. That's crazy.
A little bit subtle.
There's no way.
It's funny though. It's funny because it's on the different side now. This is just purely headcanon, but you can kind of imagine like, okay, if I just switch sides.
Yeah, nah. I think it probably is vibrational or whatever, right? I mean, I'm guessing. Hassan cares a lot about how people see him. I mean, let's be honest. He's admitted to it before. Hassan cares a lot about his PR and the way he's seen. Most possibly, maybe, probably got the dog trained with vibration only or whatever, and now it works like that, right? Right? Maybe, perhaps. Because now, why would he do that on camera then? No way he would take the risk again, right? If anything, he doesn't give a fuck. Because then, if he gets caught, he says, "Yeah, it's vibration and only." And now that's now that the story actually works out the way he wants to, so it's fine. You know what I mean?
You can't keep getting away with it. You can't keep getting away with it. You won't.
Classic.
Okay.
It's so stupid.
Are we ever getting the Apple VR
you like
stream,
Khomeini
or do
tweet
we
when he's
just add it to
responsible
the
for
list of
killing so
things
many
you
people?
will never
Listen,
follow through
sometimes
with?
you can
xQc
find poetry in the strangest places. Yeah, Persian. I am Persian. I am Persian. I am not Iranian.
Yes, I know what that means. Can I be honest with you?
Jesus Christ.
The fuck was worse? I don't know what this is about. I can't be honest with you. I genuinely have no idea.
The LSF guys like, oh yeah, extra Emily totally like backs it. I'm like, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, okay? So I don't know what's happening.
No,
but
that's
for
hold
now,
on.
just
Pause. You don't get to say that. You don't get to say I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do. Okay? You.
True. Yeah. You get. I mean, this is one of those things you guys on business. Iran regime is getting protesters. Sun supports it. What is it actually?
Too late, bro.
Spanish police made the largest ever cocaine bust after intercepting a merchant vessel laying 11 tons of cocaine. 11 tons? I mean, that's it. That's crazy. Even before the whole dilution, the whole whatever. I mean, this is. I'm guessing this is mostly pretty decently pure at least.
Place. If it's electric,
It is probably still nice and pasty.
Please.
What?
xQcL.
Wait. That's not cocaine. It's hidden inside of it. Yeah, I was about to say like that's not cocaine. I mean, if they empty out all the barrels, it could be. I mean, it could be. If they wanted to, it could be. Okay, that's actually busted though. I mean, dude, hello? Chad, definitely irresponsible for them though, to put that much onto one vessel though. Unless that's just how much they carry every load, and sometimes it gets caught one time every whatever. What a risky load. Yo, whose phone is this? Not mine. Yo, straight up though, you bring one of these home, I mean, you're kind of rich though. I mean, you made it. Just one of these. One of these and you're chilling. It's a decoy? Dude, what if though? What if though they knew the force would spend the time getting this because it's so much that they would take the pictures and do all thing while they actually shipped 150 tons in the shipment right behind it. That would only be 10%. $3.3 billion, yeah. In street value? True. I mean, it's a ton of money. But the damage it causes society, though.
My favorite thing to do is come home from my 9 to 5, smoke lots of weed, watch your stream, and
that's
donate
in the,
my
and that's
paycheck.
in the trillions.
XQCL.
Let's take a look. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Where my food at? My food's coming in here in hold on.
XQCL.
Does anybody watch me sober? I don't think so. Everybody here's gotta be like high at some point. Oh, my food's been here. Hold on. No, it's been here. Chat. I have to go get upstairs. Here, watch this. Maybe not this. Maybe I'll watch it by myself later.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. It was snowing when the local stadium turned on their lights and everything turned pink.
I almost got this upstairs. Jeez.
I can never get lightning when I try to video it.
Tiny deer were spotted playing with each other at the zoo.
Cheyenne, I love you.
So I'm not sure if everyone's eyes do this or just his eyes.
Alright, if you got a flash, bro, shine it to the side of my eyes, they glow.
This monkey was super curious about his earrings.
Nice. Okay, show the other one too then.
You want to see it?
Ooh! I think there might be something wrong with their water. If you live in a skyscraper in New York City, it's pretty normal to hear it creaking on a windy day.
Listen to how much our building's creaking.
This guy made himself a flying umbrella.
One, two, three.
Very cool.
This dog just wasn't in the mood.
Everything is AI. Ah. Wait, the board is cracked?
They found out that if you
There's gotta
take
be
a
some
stick
Walmart
and rub it
shit.
on the surface like this, then worms
Yeah,
will
crack a cold
emerge from the
one.
ground.
Look at him over there.
But why?
Crazy.
Ah. Yo. Very cool. Oh,
Look outside.
it's I think it's rain. Oh. No.
A few days ago, Iceland had a heavy snowstorm that left this person's car buried deep under snow.
I mean...
This cat almost got devoured by a bunch of puppies.
57 months. Can I get a welcome before 60 pag bounds?
I was gonna say the rest of winter.
Hey, leave her alone. See, I told you that would happen.
I just think it's crazy that people call foxes vermin when they are literally just the most beautiful animals in the— Oh!
A few days ago, Italy was getting hit by some pretty nasty waves. This soft coral has a really cool defense mechanism.
That was awful.
I had no idea that sea lions were so scary.
Which a coral reef is kind of a free win though, no? They just sit there and then they win it. I mean, they can never lose. They on the rock, they get fed whatever nutrients from the water.
Oh my god! Are you cold?
Oh, pollution.
Are you freezing?
These people were just walking on the sidewalk when they saw blue flames burning underneath them.
Dude, this thing, like,
Dude,
this
that's
thing was
gnarly.
basically the whale on the way here.
You
I
did the
tried to, like,
meme.
pump it up with Chad's bike pump, but, like...
I love that emote, by the way. Scary. I like going with the teeth.
These brothers are twins, and she wanted to do some tests on them.
Raise one hand.
Get your hand off the door now.
Okay. Okay, raise 1 foot.
It's not Simon Says.
So raise 1 foot. Okay, you can put it back down. Do a little dance.
Chat, that's AI. Everything's AI. AI this, AI that.
Ладно, как нажимай. Ну я уже давно нажала.
Yeah, but why though? Chat, is that how you
So,
die?
why is this so satisfying?
오케이, 그러면 일단 이걸 먼저 뿌리고 우린 반대로 간다.
This frog can make some pretty cool vibrations in the water.
Mon Lavalois prefera xQc.
What's on? I live in Montreal these days. So.
It's kind of crazy how perfect the face is.
On dirait pas Scrooge.
So this is what it looks like to put together a giant 42,000 piece puzzle. This giraffe was super confused because this construction crane looked just like him.
Glop, 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 glop.
Oh.
That is the end of this video, or we hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Hey, man. Yeah.
Last night there were several.
I think we watched this. No. It looks interesting, guys. It says, by the way, it says teens. By the way, if you look at the title. What is this? The link? Chat.
Ladies. Ladies and gentlemen.
Is it actually worth bothering? I mean, it's pretty long, so if we commit to it, it's gotta be like dank. Try, guys. I gotta. Just photo. Can we get something we could react to? Just watch,
Interestingly enough, the offer came back in June of 2025.
That's what I said. I said that yesterday.
The reality of the matter is, in the absence of
There was an update. Didn't we watch it already?
If this government falls, it's fucking Syria.
Okay.
Several cars in the Boulder and down Highway 93 hit by rocks.
Yeah.
One of the people was killed.
It was pretty scary. We reasoned that if that had hit me in the head, I probably would have died.
Eleanor was one of the 7 victims whose vehicles were struck by rocks thrown by teenagers who were bored and looking to do something they thought was fun and cool. Luckily, the rock that hit her car missed Eleanor's head by inches, but that wasn't the case for 20-year-old Alexa, who was returning from a friend's house after spending a happy day. She was driving on an empty road when a pickup truck came speeding toward her vehicle at nearly 80 miles per hour. Within seconds, a large rock was hurled at the driver's side of her car, striking her head before smashing through the rear windshield of her Chevrolet Spark. Her car swerved off the road into a field and came to a stop after hitting a fence. Her girlfriend, who had been on a call with her the entire time, panicked when the line suddenly went silent, tracked Alexa's car using the Find My iPhone app, and immediately called both Alexa's mother and emergency services. What they saw when they arrived on scene caused a lifelong pain they would never forget.
She runs to her daughter's car, and responders stop her. They don't let her go see her daughter, whose face is not only unrecognizable, but whose face is not there, whose head is an empty cavity because her brain is in the back seat.
This is Jenna. Okay. And Jenna, who are you? Okay.
And we're on the phone. The phone cut off. Like it didn't just like.
Yeah, but what would prompt you to do something like this?
But like her phone kept ringing.
Do you mind if I see what time that phone call was? The victim's vehicle right here appears to be driving northbound. Yeah. Which means that if an object was thrown, it had to be southbound. Come from, or unless it was launched backwards. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, because ours was from.
This is interesting to me.
Cars were going northbound. Yeah. No, our victim vehicles were going southbound. Our suspect vehicle was going northbound.
While officers searched for every possible clue that could lead them to the suspects, Jenna went on to explain what she did after arriving on the scene. None of the family members were allowed near the car because the visuals inside were tragic, with blood splattered across the seats and the roof of the vehicle. Police found Alexa's lifeless body slumped over, her face covered by her hair, with bits of brain tissue on the shattered rear windshield. What was even more disturbing was that police had received multiple calls from other victims reporting the same thing happening to them, some of whom were seriously injured as well.
Brother, these are literally aiming the rocks like at the driver. I mean, hello?
Other victims reporting the same thing happening to them, some of whom were seriously injured as well. The worst part of all was that this wasn't even the full extent of the diabolical acts the teenagers had committed, which officers were soon going to uncover.
At 10:31, we get a call from an RP that stated somebody in an unknown make model white truck threw a rock from the sunroof into his windshield. Point of impact looked identical to that one. Went through, he got a ton of glass in his eyes and his face, and we can't get a better vehicle description as of yet. I'm going to go back and talk with them again. And then...
Did you say where that happened at?
So it's less than 2 miles from here. So if you
mentioned that it was juveniles.
They didn't give me an age range. They couldn't tell. They said that the truck had high beams on, really bright lights. They couldn't tell specifically what the age was, but at least occupied by 2. And it was a tall truck, so the individual had stood up and out of the and through their windshield, probably going like 65.
I mean, this is too diabolical. This is way worse than some of the other shit.
Right now,
this has to be worse. You have to get worse than life. There has to be something more they can do.
And I understand that, and I do appreciate your request. Just we're trying to preserve the scene so that we can get the best representation for it. So I'm sorry we cannot do that. So okay, I can let you know that it's more than just a car accident. So.
Like, what do you think? Is someone else involved?
I can't really share that right now, but I can let you know that it doesn't seem like she just went off the road.
Well, we're looking at this as a homicide investigation, to be honest, because of what happened, and we think somebody else intentionally caused the accident.
Oh my God!
That's the only information I can give right now. So that's why we want this to be very slow. We believe this is more than a car accident. Okay, does that make sense?
The investigation kicked off immediately, with officers going door to door to speak with every victim whose car had been struck by rocks. Each victim's statement brought officers closer to the suspects as the description of the areas where the violence was committed became clearer. However, there was one person who knew exactly what had happened that night.
Yo, before you type, bro, this weird Gunner chat, bro, this is a teenager. One, you fucking weirdo, and 2, a killer. What is wrong with you? Yo, how about you go check yourself in? But there has to be a jail nearby. You could go check yourself in. There has to be. There's no way there's not at least a PD you could go to and just check yourself in.
And had exited the vehicle before the suspects threw the rock that killed Alexa.
Oh, it's a victim. Okay, sorry.
Officers would soon receive a call tipping off his location.
Okay. Forget what I said. I take it all back. Apologies to those affected by my sins. Do not, if you can still hear my voice, by the way, if you're staying up, don't go to the PD.
Did something
come back.
only suitable?
Don't go to the PD. Yo, back to the computer. But it's a victim. Again, no, you can still go actually.
Last night,
forget what I said.
there were several cars in the
They threw a rock
boulder
at her?
down Highway 93 hit by rocks.
You can still go.
Yeah.
One of the people was killed. So
Yeah.
it's kind of a big deal.
You might want to see the indent.
Yeah. So is the rock still in there?
The rock is indeed still in there, to my
Okay.
knowledge. I came home last night and my parents went to the car.
Where did the rock actually, did it come in the
It
front?
came in the front, and something else must have hit the back, is our theory.
Or blew out your back window too.
The rock is still in the car. The
Right,
rock,
but I mean,
yeah.
your back window was broken out by this whole incident.
I'm not sure if it was the same rock or a separate rock.
But I mean,
I'm not.
you started with a windshield, and then
I did.
after all this,
I did.
Okay.
You know, I think the freakiest part of this whole thing was
Can you,
continuing to drive down that dark road with hearing the windshield break apart.
Is the rock embedded in the front end of your car, or does it hit it and just bounce off?
It hits it, and then I lose track of it.
Okay.
But in the pictures, it's not there.
Okay.
It took out my license plate, too.
At that point, you said you got out of the car, you went up to check on the people in front of you. What'd they say?
He was just in shock, really. Like, he was like, I just got hit by a rock. Like, oh. I was like, dude, same. And I saw where his entered. It was like the top part of his windshield. It was like really close to hitting him.
Okay.
It scratched his leg a little bit, I think. Other than that, he was on the phone with like his dad or something.
Okay.
I'm glad I'm okay too. It was pretty scary. We reasoned that if that had hit me in the head, I probably would have died.
Did you see the car that it came from?
I mean,
There was no car.
probably, yeah.
You didn't see anybody?
I did not see anybody. I saw the rock. I saw the rock about a second before it hit my windshield.
So you were driving along.
Yes, in the dark,
in
There
the
was
dark,
no one else
and
around.
you saw no other
She
vehicles
saw it
around.
No other
in the dark.
vehicles.
You didn't see any people on
I did
foot.
not see any people. I saw the rock out of the corner of my eye, and there was a moment of like confusion because I was like, is that a rock? And then it hit the windshield.
And you had injuries.
Yeah.
I'd like to say, but
Which I-
like,
Huh?
You need medical. Anything?
This might need medical. I don't think it will. It's a little sore,
hold on.
but I
Well, they
mean,
said that they were going like 80 miles an hour or whatever, right? And they're going in opposite directions. I'm assuming, right? Like, even being able to see is insane, brother. This is like faster than
this is like the deepest like cut that I've had to date.
different time. Okay.
So other than being a little concerning, it's mostly closed up now. It's not really bleeding anymore. I don't think there's any debris in it.
Hits your shoulder, what do you do?
I have glass everywhere in my eyes, so I swerve, and I can't see the road for a couple seconds. And so I just slam the brakes. Luckily, somehow don't end up off the side of the road because of the Subaru. And luckily the glass blocked definitely pretty much all of the momentum of the rock, because I hardly felt that. All I felt was just glass shards in my eye.
Did you know what hit you?
No. No, I pulled over right away, and there was
Hold
a car
on, I got
behind
pause.
me.
I got pause.
And
wait, at this point, you can construct pretty much, right? The fact that they whatever technique they were using with the rock, they were evolving the technique to cause damage. Because if they hit like that, like this, whatever, and they started going faster to hit the person they actually killed. These guys were actually
they
min-maxing
came
the
up
fucking
beside
rock
me. I was
throwing.
like, did you see what happened? And there was two cars that flew by northbound when this happened.
What's an important fact because that?
And then the car behind me said, no, they just saw something hit my car and then it hit theirs, but it didn't break anything.
I think it's a good display of the intention.
There were 3 other victims officers interviewed, and using all the information they had gathered, police began mapping the route of the suspect vehicle through surveillance camera footage. CCTV footage obtained from a come-and-go outlet showed 3 teenagers exiting a white pickup truck that had pulled up to a gas pump, but that lead was later ruled out as the truck had no sunroof. Police spent 4 days combing through social media posts related to similar incidents and speaking with people who owned vehicles which had a similar appearance to the suspect vehicle to eliminate all possible leads. It was then that one of the suspect's acquaintances reached out to police with crucial information. The same person who had earlier gotten out of the truck.
Hey, how'd work go? Still for a quick chat?
I guess.
All right. I just want to jump in the car and stay out of the wind.
Sure.
That work for you? Thanks so much. Yeah, I didn't mean to jack you at work and just trying to work and stuff like that. Did get a message from the police that you might have some info for me.
Know how useful it's gonna be.
Well, that's all right. At this point, I'll take anything anybody's willing to give me. So just let me know what you got, and we'll go from there.
So here's the spiel. All right. So Wednesday,
that rock is
kid
huge.
named Joe to work here. We hung out. We go to the Walmart in it's by Westy there. We're leaving Walmart. There was 4 of us total, including me. And
hold on.
It was Joe, God, what is his name? Mitch, and some other kid named Zach, and they're grabbing like a load of rocks. The rocks they have outside of Walmart there. Putting them in the truck. And at that point I was like, all right, like, take me home. I'm not like involved in whatever the they're about to do. Get home, and then come to find out, I'm driving to work the next day, and Indiana's closed. What the f? And then come to find out, this lady's dead, 20 years old.
The informer went on to tell officers that while getting out of the truck, he accidentally hit one of the rocks stacked inside it, causing it to fall out. He said that if police wanted to collect it as evidence, they could find it near his home. He also hinted at his friend Joe's past, which wasn't very positive either.
Has a history of doing that.
Clutch
I've actually
civilian.
witnessed him do it a couple of times. I don't know who else would do it. It happened on a Wednesday night. Hang out all the time. And then the more I got to know him, the more I realized like he's shit that's not really cool. Like chaos. Like I've asked him before, I'm like, why do you go out and do shit, break shit, and cause chaos, he says. Got dropped off, Joe was driving. The black Chevy Silverado 1500.
Was driving Mitch's truck?
Yeah.
At the other 2?
Mitch is his buddy. I don't really know him that much. It's kind of like an oddball.
Henry's not part of it. I mean, because these guys would snitch on him. Like if that was a cover story, they would be like, yo, this guy's also part of it. But this guy's story is pretty fluid and checks out so far. So I don't
Be
really see a
joining the
problem with
Marine
it.
Corps here shortly.
You come out, they're loading it up. What happened next?
We all got in the truck, and I was like, man, take me home. You could pretty much tell what was kind of going on there.
You think what's gonna happen?
Exactly what happened.
When officers asked him how certain he was that they were the same people responsible, he said he had no doubt. He explained that he hadn't come forward earlier because police were initially looking for a white pickup truck, while the suspects had actually committed the crime in a black one. He also said that after learning about Alexa's death, he called Joe and asked him directly if he was responsible, which Joe completely denied. The informant provided police with the addresses of all 3 teen suspects, and officers monitored them throughout the day. Once all of them were home, police knocked on their doors simultaneously, ensuring none of them had time to alert the others.
Rolled.
Sheriff's Office, yes. We're looking for Mitch, Nick.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Are you go by Mitch or Nick?
That's me.
We'd like to have a conversation with you.
GG's.
Yeah.
Is anybody home?
My family. Yeah.
Your family?
Can
Okay.
we do this outside?
If you want to.
Yeah.
This guy looks like he's running on a 9-volt battery.
Okay, all right.
Can I ask what this is about?
Yeah.
Fucking AAA Andy.
Explain what might have gone on the past week.
Nothing important.
Okay. Okay. Did you go out last Wednesday with your friends?
I mean, we were out for a bit, but
Okay.
You know, we were hanging out at my place and I dropped them off.
Okay. Well, who you're hanging out with?
I was with my buddies, Joe and Zach.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, I'm investigating the office. Do you mind if we speak with you for just a couple minutes?
Yeah, what's it regarding?
I was hoping to speak with Joseph, actually. Is he home?
Yeah, he's upstairs.
Okay. We do need to talk to him tonight. Can we grab him or...
What's it
bring him down here?
regarding?
It's regarding an incident that we're investigating.
What's that incident? What happened?
It's an ongoing investigation, and I do need to talk to Joseph about it. Is it just you and Laura and Joseph, or are the other boys home too?
It's just me and Joe right now.
Just you and Joe, okay.
Them.
Yeah, let me get him.
Okay.
Is this a quick kind of thing, or is this, what do you anticipate this being?
I mean, have him get dressed if he's sleeping. We're gonna need to talk to him.
No, I don't think he knows.
Hey, Joe?
Yo. I was maybe I'm being overly critical. Sometimes I am, I generally. But the fact that he's not like even kind of off put, I'm not saying he knows. I'm just saying like if this was my dad or my mom, they're high strung. Like the police at the door asking about me, they'd be fucking like, yo, like, you know what I mean?
What were you guys
They'd be
doing?
ready to fucking go upstairs and yell at me or fucking,
Then we
you know?
came back to my place to shoot some pool. Then I dropped him off around like 10.
This guy looks like he's chilling.
Okay.
I was driving on that night.
What were you driving?
I wasn't driving, but we were in my Silverado. Yeah.
Silverado?
There's that black one right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was last Wednesday and you said you got home at 10:30? Are you sure about that?
After I
Actually,
dropped
parents,
them
no.
off, I had
I was
to
raised
run to
properly.
Walmart, but I forgot my wallet, so I ran back home.
Okay, what time were you at Walmart?
I didn't make it before they closed at 11.
Hey,
What's up,
Joseph.
guys?
I'm Investigator Kim at the Sheriff's Office. How's it going?
How's it going?
Good, thanks. Hey, we were hoping you could come chat with us for a little bit. We have some questions for you regarding an incident that we're investigating.
Yeah, sure. You can talk.
Sounds good. Do you have like ID on you, a phone, stuff like that, whatever you need?
I can go grab my wallet upstairs.
Okay. Why don't you grab your phone too? Do you mind going down with us to our office? We can just do an interview in the interview rooms there.
That's cool.
Okay.
Okay, I go grab my wallet. real
Yeah.
quick.
And your phone too, please.
Sheriff's Office.
Door.
Open the door. Sheriff's Office. Open the door. Sheriff's Office.
Yo.
Hey. Stand right here.
What is happening?
Stand right here for me, okay? We'll explain it. We need to speak with him.
Okay. We've got an investigation going on where he's involved. We need to speak with him. Okay, so he's going to be coming with us. Do you have a phone inside?
With
you? You have a phone inside?
Is this guy
Can he
like
grab
not
it for you?
hard of hearing or something, or what?
And a shirt for you? Just wait
Yeah,
here.
I don't want to let him go upstairs. I don't get that.
Yeah, he's coming with us. He's a subject in an investigation. He's going with us to headquarters to be interviewed.
For what?
So we'll talk about it. We have an ongoing investigation. So if we just need
We need
getting
shoes
some-
for him, shirt for him, and we need phone for him, please. So he can contact you and do all that stuff. Stay here.
Dude, let him stand here.
He's going to stay right here with me.
He's right here in the door.
Sir, I understand. I understand. He's going to stay right here. What's that?
See, these are more locked in than the ones before.
We have an ongoing investigation. He's coming with us. He's staying right here with us.
Yo.
When you come to someone's house, you usually have.
Mother
Not
sucker.
always, no, because this is a fresh pursuit case.
I honestly can't remember.
You don't remember what you were doing last Wednesday night?
I honestly can't remember.
Really?
I can't even tell you what
Bro,
I had for lunch.
what do you mean no warrant, no entry? Oh, is that what the guy said?
Honestly.
I wasn't listening anymore.
Rough. Do you have any like injuries to your head?
No.
No, you have fucking warrants.
No, not like that.
We drinking?
No.
A little bit?
No. No, sir.
Sometimes?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Take any medications or anything that?
No, nothing like
memory
that.
or anything like that?
No, at that point they made visual with the suspect. They have visual contact. I mean, they don't need a warrant anymore.
I'm thinking it might be better. I mean, you guys tell me, but I'd rather make an appointment and bring him down tomorrow.
We do need to talk to him tonight. It's imperative.
Are you gonna arrest him or something?
Well,
I mean,
we
how
need to
are
find
you gonna
out.
physically coerce him to go down there?
Well, I do need to talk to him right now. Okay? Well,
And
then at least.
I'm just saying
Then
no.
do me a favor, at least have him come out here and talk to me right here. Okay?
No, I don't think so. If you want to talk to him, we can do it tomorrow, or we can make an appointment.
I do need to talk to him right now. It's imperative. At least let him make that decision for me. Okay. Then I'm gonna have you step out here. We're gonna hold this house. So go ahead and step out here.
You're gonna what?
We need to hold the house.
That is not happening.
Yo.
Sir, let me start your cane, knock it off. Okay?
Okay, right now. Right now.
Outside, put your hands behind your back, we're done. Don't turn.
Wait. This is complicated. This is way above my pay grade. Usually I'm pretty good at knowing this shit. Hold on. They were gonna hold the house until they actually get a warrant to go back inside because he's not letting them inside anymore, right? But since this guy went outside and he's within reach, then they can get him. Because this guy went brain dead. That's what happened here. That was interesting. Then they failed then. Because they should have had him like this initially. Because whatever they needed, they had it initially. Whatever they needed to do that, they could have done it before. What changed? Nothing.
Hey, man. You too. You know, it seems like you might have had an eventful night.
Really? Why do you say that?
They were being chill because they wanted to get the phone. So they took a risk
Well,
on
your
it.
truck was, and not in the areas you were saying you weren't.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know that I have, like, cameras.
Yeah?
So I know you went a little bit further north up there. So what were you doing up there?
I'm honestly not sure. We were just driving around, like I said. No rhyme or reason for it.
Okay. Well, you'd like to have a little bit longer conversation with this.
Alright.
You mind going with this?
Can I grab a jacket, some shoes?
Is there someone to grab them for you?
No.
See, same thing here.
My room is like just right around this corner.
I'd
You
like
can walk in there with
I'd
me.
like you to ask somebody to get your shoes for you.
You can
okay?
walk in there with me if you'd like.
Well, okay, we could do that. I just want to make sure that there are no weapons or anything like that.
Go ahead and pull your hands out of your pockets for me real quick. Do you have anything on you I need to know about?
No.
Okay, just keep them down at your side then for me. Keep them out of your pockets for me, okay? I understand it's late at night. I understand this is confusing, okay? It's just, we've got to talk to him and we can let you know after, fill you in later.
Is this in investigation.
They're doing pretty good. They need their plan. They need to coordinate it.
We don't have. He doesn't get to have anything with him. We'll take it with him, but he's not. He's going to be searched, and everything on his person is coming with us.
Listen to me. I don't know what this is about. You don't say a word to anybody. The only word you know is lawyer. Period. Period. What the f is this? Why is all of this happening?
We can explain it later. Come on with us. Come down here. Follow them. One of you guys taking him down?
It's fair enough.
All of them were taken to the police department, and their parents were briefed about the next steps. Because Joe's father obstructed the arrest, he was also handcuffed and processed at the jail. Beyond describing the incident, the teens would also tell officers the disturbing truth about what they did after returning to Alexa's car, moments after it crashed into the fence.
Now, do you understand each of these rights?
Joe, you understand that even in some case where the guy was completely innocent, that guy that we just saw, he was in the back or something like that, right? You wouldn't want to lock yourself into some statement that was inaccurate, or you were just you just woken up, whatever, and some shit. You say something that is the truth when you explain it, and then later on it's inaccurate, and then you look like you're fucking not you know what I mean? Like it's awful.
Explain them to you, right?
Lawyer's
and
fine.
having these fruits in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
You don't want to lose credibility over some random shit. Like.
About the throwing rocks at the cars.
I'd prefer to have a lawyer with.
Hold on. So what?
Right?
Moments after it crashed into the fence.
Do you understand each of these rights? I explained them to you, right? And having these fruits in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? About the throwing rocks at the cars.
I'd prefer to have a lawyer with me.
Okay.
I don't like talking to law enforcement because I don't really know what I'm talking about. But
okay, yeah. I mean that's.
You don't have to explain ever. Like.
Last Wednesday, you were in a pickup truck with two of your friends.
I might have been. I don't really know, dude.
Why?
That's what I want to talk to you
about. What was a Valorant accent?
Were you drinking? Anything like that?
I don't anymore.
Okay. When was the last time you did?
Yo. Freshman year.
It's been a while. How about the other two?
I don't know. I don't think Joe drinks.
Any idea about Mitch?
Like I said, I've only hung out with him like twice, 3.
So, Zach had this idea to go throw rocks at cars. It's really that simple. So, Joe was driving my truck.
Good job, Cheddar.
I was in the passenger seat, and then Zach was in the back seat. I don't even know how he brought it up or why, but I don't know. We just went on with it. We were f***ing stupid and bored. Really shouldn't have, but we did. So
what on earth do you think would warrant that type of response?
Sorry?
What do you think would warrant that type of response?
Well, I think you guys think I killed whatever that girl was, Alexa Bartel.
Okay. Why?
That's why you're asking about the rocks, but I had nothing to do with it.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Why not? Where were you at?
I don't know. I was probably at home.
Cooked.
I keep telling you, I was sick that night, so I wanted to go home early.
So after you pick up Joseph, now it's the 4 of you guys. Where'd you guys go after that?
After that, we were driving around for a bit, and then, I think we went to, Walmart while the 4 of us were still together. It wasn't long thereafter. I think right after we finished up at Walmart, we dropped Joseph off. I think after that, we dropped Joseph off. Then, I think it was around,
something's wrong with him.
10 by the time we got back into our Arvada. We went to Come and Go. I think after that, we went and we grabbed some rocks, and he just started, throwing them at parked cars at first, and then he started throwing them at cars that were oncoming.
Is this something that you guys have ever done before?
Yo.
Me and Joe, no.
Yeah, this guy thinks that this plays well for him. Buddy, people need to drive people for them to rob the banks and shit like that. These people go to jail, buddy.
Has Zach ever done this before that you know of?
I'm unsure. Like I said, I've only known him for...
And who was throwing the rocks at the parked cars? Was
it was Zach, yeah.
Okay.
He was, for the most part, the only one doing it.
Okay, for the most part. So who else was doing it?
I'm not gonna lie, I threw one, but I completely missed, so I just didn't feel right about it. Like, it's something that I've never done before. I didn't feel right doing it.
You've been implicated in throwing the rock that hit Alexa Bartell in the head and killed her.
How?
Give me something that's going to refute that. Okay? Because I think it's true. I think you guys are all been running around. I've given you the opportunity to tell me a story that fits. And all you're giving me is just nonsense, right? So here's the story. This is what I know. You're in the car, you're with Mitch, and you're with Joe. You picked up the rocks, and you threw them out the window.
You think I did all of it?
That's what I'm being told. Now this is your opportunity to tell me otherwise.
Being told by who?
Who do you think? Who would know that information? Come on. Let's be real.
And I didn't throw the rocks.
Who did?
The driver.
Okay. When, why, where, and how?
I don't know why, because they're idiots.
Okay.
When, I don't know. Where, I don't know.
He's just pressing hard.
And you're still lying. Just you know.
How?
Give me an area, a street, something.
I don't know. I think we did one like 64th or something.
Okay.
But I just sit in the back seat and watch them do this, and they laugh about it. I was like, oh, okay.
How long do you think all of the rock throwing stuff happened? Like, how long did that take?
Like, in total, it couldn't have been more than 20 minutes.
What were your thoughts?
This is a strategy, I guess.
I just had like a horrible gut feeling. I was just like, I honestly didn't even know what to think. It was just, it's hard to describe. It was just like, kind of a moment of like, why did we do that? Why did we get into the situation?
Something is wrong with
Why
this
did
guy.
we surround ourselves with that type of person is kind of what I thought. So it was at that point that I kind of passed the first car and saw that passed the final car, the final one that he hit, that was on Indiana, and saw that it was kind of rolled off to the side of the road.
It was rolled off to the side.
Guys, he's a crayon eater.
It was like it like rolled off of the road into a ditch. It was like pretty far off the road.
Did you go check on the driver?
I did not.
Did you stop?
I did not. Yeah, I told him it wasn't a great idea.
Okay.
I never was like, I guess I never laid down the law. I was like, you need to stop. But I was starting to ask to go home. They were like, take you home when you want to go home.
Okay. When did you start throwing the rocks? Because I know you threw rocks too.
I didn't throw one. Not a single stone was thrown by me.
Okay. Where did they get the rocks? Where did they go? How were they throwing them?
Like this. Or sometimes the other one would lob it over the car.
Okay. Then what?
I don't know.
You know, you were there. You were in the back seat. You were watching it.
Yeah, you'd speed up and then huck them out the window.
At what?
Cars.
How many times?
I don't know.
That you saw?
How many, like, separate stones did they throw?
Yeah.
I don't know. I couldn't count.
Chat.
Tell me about the rocks.
Okay. Don't spoil me. I think 80% chance this guy. Hold on. I'm making a wild guess. Partially accurate what he's saying.
Where'd you go? What did they do? What did they say?
I'm taking a
How
risk
did they
here.
act?
I'm just listening though.
Mitch would use, like, I guess marine terminology.
Like what?
Like contact right, contact left, fire, stuff like that.
Although Joe opted out of the interrogation, detectives
This guy looks like he just threw a stone 10 minutes ago though.
uncovered crucial information about his evil past when an old friend contacted them after his arrest.
So what did you want to share?
So, like I said, I went to middle school with Joe. Known him since 7th grade, pretty much ever since I moved out here.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time that I really noticed any like trouble with him was I used to be on Adderall, and everyone knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And so he came up to me one day and he was like, "Hey, can I get some Adderall?" Me being a dumb middle schooler.
Middle school's hard. Middle school's hard.
Said sure, and so I did end up getting in trouble for that. It was just minor, no evidence. Wound up just getting a small police report done on me by the SRO, and then from there it just kind of
How do you get caught doing that?
on with like more drugs and stuff. Then so eventually, I think it was either 8th or 9th grade, he decided that it was a good idea to, with another friend who is unrelated to this case, it was a good idea to go with a pellet gun on the roof and was shooting at cars all along that street and also shot
so in the neighborhood.
Yes, and shot our window, and so we had to get that replaced. His parents covered it, and just I continued.
Yo, buddy.
Hanging out with him, and he was always just not trying to even get better, really. He was still into vaping, occasionally even trying to pressure other kids, and including me, into vaping. If he didn't like you, he made your life horrible. Like, he's a huge bully.
Okay,
has no...
I can't prove it yet, Chad, but like guys, I've been working on a theory that the vape juice is something that causes a distinct corruption of some parts of the brain, and it makes people do the wildest shit. I know it. I just
no
maybe
feelings
there's lead,
of remorse towards anything that he
residue.
does that affects other people. He had a history of even throwing rocks when the houses were still getting built. He's always been off, and I kind of noticed really how off it was that he continued doing things while everyone else was maturing and starting to not do as much of these stupid destructive things. He continued to do them. And that was kind of when I decided, it was COVID, the time that I decided to distance myself, because I was like, this is not going somewhere I like.
So what did you text Joe about?
I pretty much just told him, like, we f***ed up. Like, we shouldn't have got into that situation.
What was his response?
Got into that situation.
He was nervous. I don't really know, it's kind of hard, but he was like, he pretty much just said that he wanted to talk more about it just between the two of us. I met up with him after I got off of work.
Him and the other guy,
we just kind
of
said that we're just going to cut off all communication with Zach.
Do you remember ever saying anything to Zach about what he was doing?
I mean, I feel like I told him a couple times to, like, quit it and to... I mean, obviously, while he's in my truck, I don't want him to do this, and I don't want him to hurt someone. And it's kind of... I feel like I should have been more strict with it, and maybe I could have stopped it.
Anyway, you feel like you maybe told him to stop. Did you tell him to stop?
I think at one point, but I don't know, it's kind of a blur.
What about, at what point did you see some of the stuff on social media or the press releases or whatever about what happened with Alexa? Was killed.
I heard it from my grandparents, I think. I just had a thought in the back of my mind. That was probably us. I really hoped it wasn't, but the thought was there.
How long did this go on for?
I don't know. They've been doing it for a long time.
Before Wednesday, how many times have you gone with them?
No, just the once.
Wait.
Did you know that's what they were going to do?
Yo. There's a chance they try to plot to get this guy in. As if we get caught, we're going to put it on this motherfucker. Because they put him out. They didn't talk with this guy.
I doubt it. Probably wouldn't have gone.
But you were there when the rocks were picked up. I know you were. Did you pick up the rocks or did they pick up the rocks? There's a chance for you to tell me something I know off of a video.
I know. If you know, then you know. I picked him up.
Okay. How many did you pick up?
No idea.
Handful?
The night get to
Less than a handful?
I don't know. Probably 4.
Okay.
Until we started driving, I had them at my feet, and then I started handing them up to Mitch.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to have anything to do with it.
How's handing them up not having anything to do with it?
Yeah, don't. Yo, this detective guy is trash. Sorry, this guy's terrible.
Not doing anything with them.
Okay.
It's just stupid crime.
Pressing too hard when he's getting the info for free.
Yeah, it is. Tell me about the last rock that was thrown.
That hit a car.
Where? Don't say I don't know. Just
yeah, I know.
Okay. What happened next?
The car went off the road.
Okay. Who threw that rock?
Driver.
Car goes off the road. What happens next?
They want to check it out, so they flip around. They see the cars in the field, and they assume that it just stopped or like broke a tire out or something.
Okay. How close did you get to the car?
Not at all.
How close did they get to the car?
Not at all. Just drove past it.
Tell me about the conversation when you guys left there.
They said this never leaves this car and a whole bunch of other.
Okay. What doesn't leave the car?
That somebody got thrown off the road by a rock that they threw.
Okay.
What did you think happened to that car that was off the side of the road?
I was hoping that the driver was just checking on the damage. That's really what I was hoping for at the time.
And you didn't, did you throw any of the rocks?
Like I said earlier, I did, but I missed it, and I kind of just like thought to myself how it was kind of a stupid decision and how I probably shouldn't.
What was the conversation in the car? How was the decision made to turn around if you didn't turn around for the other cars?
I guess Zach was kind of like, we have to go back and see that. And that's kind of what I remember. He said, we have to. It was kind of like excitement, I guess. So we turned around, and then we went back, and there's just, like, audible silence. Like, you couldn't hear anything.
I'll let it play out,
when
but
I woke
I'm
up in
not
the morning,
convinced
so
yet.
again, it was closed. Thought I was going to be sick.
Okay. Why?
Because the only reason they closed both lanes on a road like that is because somebody died.
Bingo. Why'd you take a picture of it?
Why'd I take a picture of it? Because I thought they would want it.
Who?
Mr. Joe.
Okay. Did they tell you to take that picture?
I can't remember, but, you know, there's a car sitting out there, we were moving, so I took it.
What'd you see?
It's a blur.
Focus.
What did I see in the picture, or what did I see?
What did you see?
A car just sitting out there.
So how many rocks did you throw, if you didn't throw that one?
Didn't throw any.
That's not what I meant by
Not at
that,
all.
but it's just fine.
Not a single rock, even at a parked car?
You should get a permit.
No.
I think you
But
would
you did
look
hand them up.
cute.
Yes.
Okay. Did they ask for them, or were you just feeding them forward?
They asked for them.
Did you think even giving them a rock to throw out of the car had the potential to kill somebody?
I didn't really think through it until, you know, that morning when I did some math and have racks traveling fast. You know.
Rocks traveling fast.
Well, you know what? I was sitting passenger side.
Okay.
And I think when we were driving by, we were moving fast, and I just like snapped a little picture of it because I wanted to be able to see better. Or we were moving fast, you know. I don't know. I think they thought they would want it for like memory's sake or something. And then as soon as I realized it happened, I got rid of it.
Buddy.
Okay, we'll be right back.
That does
I wanna
not
make
play
it
well
very
for
clear that
anybody.
I did not kill that girl. I did not throw that rock. I don't know what they told you. I don't know what you think happened. I did not throw that rock.
The first time, we were probably going closer to 80.
Okay, and the second time?
And then when we circled back, we were doing 60. And then when we circled back again, we were doing 50, so Zach could take a photo.
Okay, so the 80 was when you threw the rock?
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
So, what does this look like punishment-wise? I'm in the delayed entry program.
Okay.
So I'm training to be a Marine.
Okay.
I ship to boot camp in July. Is this going to at all affect that?
100% it will. You will not be going to boot camp in July.
All right.
I don't know their rules, but I'm pretty confident saying you won't be going to
And
boot
then
camp.
other than that, is this going to be made public?
There will be
Guys,
a press conference at some point with regards to your name and everything else. That's not.
this guy he has a development problem. I mean, I don't want to be rude, but guys, just his demeanor, the way he talks, the thing he thinks about, he has a problem,
My
right?
department, so I don't know for sure. But it will be made public that an arrest was made for sure. And I don't know.
Are you going to specifically state a name?
That I don't know because it's not my side of what we do here.
That was something very impactful for me during our little conversation. I just want to make sure I shared that with you. So you also need to understand that, yes, there is a level of complicity with everybody in the car, right? So there is a subset of first-degree murder that says you have an extreme indifference to human life. And that is exactly what you guys demonstrated tonight. So at this point, you are under arrest for first-degree murder you're going to be booked into jail, and you're going to have an opportunity to get to serve the charges, and this is not a bailable offense. Just so you know, there is a statute, a legal theory that we have that if you are involved in a crime, you are commensurate to that crime. So that being said, because of your involvement in this incident, you are being charged with first-degree murder by showing an extreme indifference to human life. Okay? What's going to happen now is you're going to be booked in. There is no bond available for this until you go in front of a judge. That was called a proof evident hearing. So what's going to happen tonight? A patrolman is going to be in here shortly, and we're going to transfer you down to the jail. Do you have any questions?
Are my boys here? Did you guys get them
I'm not
too?
gonna answer that question.
Are you unable to?
I'm unwilling to. Okay?
Your son was arrested on murder charges, and your husband is in our jail on obstruction.
I can't.
It's okay. I understand this is not the best phone call for you to receive. I know you've been trying to get a hold of us. We've had an ongoing case. I don't know if you've been following social media or anything, but do you have social media? Okay. So it was in reference to the incident with the rocks being thrown through the cars. Your son was involved. Was charged.
Yo,
with murder.
you guys are sad, and I get it. I still think it's kind of sad, but at the same time, I have to be honest with you. At least with some of the incidents that they mentioned, some of the other guys mentioned, these parents are dog shit. You need to, there are developments. There are a logical series of events that happens through parenting that makes people do the things they do. And from what I've seen, at least in the video from other people, these people are dog shit parents. Sorry.
They went last
even
night.
Even the
to go
dad.
contact
He
them.
tried to fucking.
Obviously,
he tried to
your
do a
husband
switcheroo.
was
Like,
not
fuck that.
cooperative with law enforcement, and he did nearly fight the officers. So he also got charged with obstruction.
Joe's mom watched both her husband and her son get arrested in a single night, all because Joe never stopped making everyone else's life difficult. During the interview, while Joe chose to remain silent, Zach and Mitch tried to paint a clean image of themselves, maintaining that they probably hadn't even thrown any rocks. However, the truth was something else. They had targeted numerous vehicles and struck 7 cars, including Alexa's, within a span of just 40 minutes. 9 months after their arrest, Mitch had a change of heart and reached out to police to tell them the real truth about that fateful night.
So I guess my first question right off is, why do you want to talk with us today?
I feel like there's a lot that I was initially untruthful with. Obviously, it was in the time, a very traumatizing situation.
Somehow this guy finds a way to look and sound stupider. Every time he speaks, it's a feat.
Never
this
been
is
arrested
impressive.
Before, so I was very nervous at the time. So there's a lot that I want to clear up. There's also a lot that, wasn't initially stated. And I feel like you guys obviously deserve to know the truth. The family deserves to know the truth. It was around that time, around that 5 to 6-ish, where Joe asked if we wanted to pick up Zach, and I told.
Just the way he holds the cup. I have to pause. Sorry. Just the way he holds the cup. This guy has a mental problem. I'm telling you. I can't stop thinking about it.
I'm sure. So he's the one who initiated that communication through,
Guys, I
believe,
something to
Snapchat.
say.
He texted him. After we picked up Joseph, at this point, I was still driving the truck. We
Like,
ended up
there's
at
something.
the Walmart. While we were there, we did shoplift a couple items. I feel like that's the least of my worries at this point. So we did. Me, Zach, and Joe did. I don't know if Joseph did. It was while we were walking back to the car that Joe brought up the idea of throwing rocks, pretty much. And at this point, this wasn't anything new to me, and it also wasn't anything new to Zach. He had been involved once previously with us, so he knew what was going on. So it was also at this point that I let Joe drive the car, because I just didn't feel comfortable driving, I guess, while we were doing that. So I gave Joe the keys, then me and Zach took the rocks. I'd like to say we got 4 or 5 each. And it was when we got back into the car that Joseph asked to be dropped off. And then it was while we were in Joseph's neighborhood that we initially started throwing the rocks at parked cars at that point. I want to say after we exited the neighborhood, we started heading south towards, I think, a gas station, because I think that Zach needed to use the restroom again. Me and Zach got out, and Joe rolled down his window, and me and Zach started grabbing like the landscaping rocks that we had in there, and we were grabbing them from this Apex parking lot and handing them to Joe, and we took a couple trips each between me and Zach. So I want to say by this point we probably had 15 to 20 rocks between all of us in the car. And me and Zach both had our windows down, and we threw the rocks at this abandoned car that was there. Once we hit Indiana, so we were heading south, and then we took another left, so we were in the Come and Go parking lot. So it was while we were at the Come and Go that we got a couple of snacks. I got a couple iced teas for me and Joe, and Zach saw some people he knew in there. So me and Joe just went out to the car to wait for him. At this point, Joe is still driving, so he takes us out of the Come and Go lot, and we turn right onto Indiana. So now we were heading north on Indiana. It was kind of, as I was getting back into the car, there's like one of the rocks there is a pretty bigger one, and it was like all muddy and all that. So I took it and I, tossed it out of the car. And Joe was like, "Hey dude, what are you doing?" And I was like, "That's too big. I don't know if I'm gonna throw that." And Zach was like, "If you're not, I will." So Zach got out and he grabbed the rock and he brought it into the back seat with him. So I had rocks at my feet and Zach had some in the back seat with him. Zach moved from behind me in the passenger seat to behind Joe in the driver's seat. And they both rolled down their window, and they were throwing quite a few rocks, and I want to say at least 2 or 3 of them hit cars that were on Highway 93 that were coming southbound as we were heading north. So we took that left onto Indiana, and with kind of that stretch of road, it's very hilly, so it goes up and down, and as we were at the top of one of the hills.
At least honest. No, I mean, bro, they had time to do this. I'm guessing, I don't know who this is, maybe his lawyer or whatever. They constructed his new statement in a way that he would be the least involved with the worst things and blames them the most for those worst things. And this is probably inaccurate as fuck. I mean, look at the way he's talking. Do you think that the guy goes, I talk with police? Then he goes, "We're going south on Indiana." Fuck that. This is all written, scripted. Fuck. Come on, man.
We saw headlights coming towards us. And I believe that Zach told Joe at that point to speed up. And it was kind of, I don't know why I remember this, but I remember looking at the speedometer and Joe was going close to 80 miles an hour when we finally crossed paths with the car. And it was also at that point that it was Zach that threw the rock, the final rock. And he kind of looked through the back windshield and he said something like, "Oh, he didn't say she because we didn't know who it was, but he said I think they went off the road." And so Zach told Joe, "We have to go see that." And it was kind of that urgency, we have to. Can't really place an emotion to it, but so Joe kept going on Indiana, and then at the stoplight where you can turn left onto 96, he did a U-turn, and then I can't remember why, but we pulled onto the shoulder to pretty much throw the rest of the rocks that we had in the vehicle out of the car. So he pulled onto the shoulder. I had some at my feet, and I threw out.
You represent the point. He doesn't have to rehearse most of that stuff. A lot of that stuff is things that did happen. All that he does that with confidence, and probably just practice the parts in it that just switch out a little bit and makes the other guy go way under. If a lie is mostly the truth, and you have to change one compartment, one part of it, you can say it with confidence. This guy's capping.
I don't know if Zach did the same, but I assumed that he did. So after we did that, he pulled back onto the road. So now we were heading northbound on Indiana, and as we were passing, we saw the car that was off to the side of the road. And it was at that point that Joe pretty much was like, holy. And with our third time passing the vehicle, Joe slowed down and Zach took a picture of it through the back windshield of the car. And it was kind of like at that point where we were contemplating if they were seriously hurt. And it was at that point where I think it was Joe that brought up that we were never going to talk about that again and we were never going to do that again. And we all pretty much, Joe took us to Zach's house, which was in the Leiden Rock area, and we dropped Zach off, and then he took us back up to where his car was parked at our friend's house. And that's kind of where we separated for the night. And then pretty much after we separated, I was coming back out of Leiden, and I just, like, it's hard to explain, but I just had, like, a terrible, like, kind of gut feeling when I got to the roundabout. I took the third exits, and now I was heading south on McCaslin, back to where they hit the back-to-back cars. And it was while I did that I kind of pulled out my phone, and I took a Snapchat photo of pretty much the cars and like the red and blue lights, and I sent it to Zach and Joe, pretty much saying that we f***ed up. After that, I went back home, and I would say I went to sleep, but I really couldn't sleep that night.
Watch as Mitch breaks down while describing the exact moment Zach struck Alexa's car with the biggest rock they had.
I'm not defending anybody. They're all guilty. All fucking send to room forever. But
where he was in the car.
But he's capped though.
How he was holding it, what he said, and as close to the detail of that moment as you can, please.
So Zach was in the back left side of the vehicle, so he was behind the driver. And he had his window down because I heard the wind, and he told Joe to speed up. I did not see him physically throw the rock. So what I was doing was I saw the car coming towards us, and I was kind of, I guess, tracking it as it was coming towards us. And I want to say as it was like pretty much front to the left of our car. So I was kind of looking at it like this, and I saw Joe there, and it was at that moment that I glanced down at the speedometer, and I saw that we were going 80. And after I did that, I looked back, and I didn't witness him throw the rock, but I saw him looking back and the car starting to, I guess, curve off of the road.
Where were Joe's hands?
10 and 2 on the steering wheel. Yes, sir. I believe that the rock that was thrown was the one that I had dumped out of the car, and that Zach said if I wasn't...
See, of course, meticulously, the murder weapon, right? That's the only rock that he discarded. So he could not have been an accessory to, or whatever the fuck, an accomplice that got him that. He's the one who tried to save them from that. Nah, that's cap.
Gonna throw it, he would, and it was the one that...
And I didn't witness him throw the rock, so that he didn't witness the crime, so he didn't have to report it. And he also wasn't in the other place, because it could have not been him who'd thrown it, because he was so focused on doing something else entirely. Every part of this makes him uninvolved. I'm telling you.
He picked up and brought it to the backseat with him.
Why do you think that?
I believe just because of how big the rock was, and then by looking at the photos, I think that I can say confidently that the rock that I threw out of the vehicle that I said was too big for me to throw is the same rock that Zach brought into the vehicle to throw, is the same rock that was used to kill Alexa Bartel.
Honestly, what you just told us, absent a little bit of extra detail, matches the second version you told detectives the night of. So my question to you, what part of that first interview were you deceptive about?
I was deceptive about my involvement. I was deceptive about the entirety of Joe's involvement. I was deceptive about events that happened and where they happened.
Of course, and every new part he added were the ones that give him a positive. Yeah, he rolled them, but that was, I mean, he pressed them
Very
pretty hard.
specifically, one of the purposes of this meeting was to address and correct who threw the rock. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Do you also agree with the fact that what you just told us is the same person that you said the night of, so now you are not correcting anything?
Yeah. So on the night that we were arrested, I believe that was the 25th of April, Joe texted me, and he came to pick me up, and he pretty much, he took us...
much again, just tell me what he said.
He took us...
Look at the lawyer. That's her lawyer, I would assume, right? Look at her body language the entire time, this video, right? The entire time. Look at her now. Look at her now. Yo, you, bro, whatever.
It's to Dairy Queen.
Is it transcriber? Okay. I would assume it would be his lawyer. I would assume it.
And he told me that if anything should happen, we should have a code word, which he came up with as Moose. And he also said that not to talk to the police. He pretty much said if anything should happen.
What does that mean?
Pretty much what happened. If cops come knocking at your door, he would send the code word to me, or I would send it to him.
Did you get a text, any communication from him that night?
Yes, I did.
Okay. When was that in relationship to when law enforcement showed up at your door?
It was right as it happened.
So how do you now remember precisely where Joe's hands were on the steering wheel?
Because I remembered looking at the speedometer, and he had his hands on the wheel.
What's making you emotional right now?
It's the fact that, come on, bro, just say it. It's the fact that whatever the fuck was, he was trying to get to work, the little bait, nobody picked up on it, and he's boiled like a crab. Come on, bro. He's emotional at the size of the L. He just
I just feel like I f***ed up somehow. I feel like I got it wrong again.
So we learned on December 14th the following information, and this is why we're here. Mr. Karolczyk was not honest in his interview about who threw the rock that killed Alexa.
He'll have to come
in
back.
his interview, he stated it was Mr. Kwok who threw the rock. Mr. Kwok states in his interview that it was Mr. Koenig that threw the rock. Mr. Karolczyk was trying to protect Mr. Koenig for reasons that we will be able to explain. But Mr. Karolczyk has been very clear with us, meaning your attorneys, from the beginning that it was Mr. Koenig who threw the rock that caused the death of Alexa.
And Jen, remember, they cut this Zach guy. Didn't hang out with these guys that many times, right? And these guys had a meeting together. Only the two of us, I don't know what I said. Him and the other guy, without the Zach guy, right? Before they got arrested. So then, they set him up.
Say you remember both of Mr. Koenig's hands on the wheel.
I was trying to visualize that.
But you also just said you have a black
how that
hole
plays out
in
in
your
my
memory.
head.
So that's internally inconsistent just in the last moments. So tell us what we can believe here.
I said at the point when I was arrested, there was a hole in my memory. Because when you go through something traumatic, you try to block it out. I had 9 months to think about that day. 9 months. And I can tell you with confidence that I do believe it was Zach.
It sounds like Zach was way more involved than originally positioned.
Yes, and I already told you that he was with us on a previous instance where we did something similar.
When was that?
It was a few days before April 19th.
Okay.
It was probably around that weekend, and it was me, Zach, and Joe, and we were driving around. I want to say it was down near Morrison, and I had a bunch of these glass Topo Chico bottles in the back. I had a case of them that I was drinking, and what we were doing is we were going around, and we were just throwing these glass bottles on the road and at cars. So Zach was already involved with this kind of behavior when we did it.
So you understood that there were consequences of a person being impacted.
I understood there were consequences about everything, but A person getting hurt isn't something that you can repair.
Dude, just look at his arms. Just look at the way he moves his arms. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm a hater of this guy.
So pretty much after the Bartell incident, I guess kind of separated myself from them, and I think I had 2 meetings with Joe, and I didn't see Zach in person after the incident.
Yo.
I had 2 meetings with Joe, and I didn't see Zach in person after the incident.
What did you do after this? After the 19th?
Ask him what he was talking about the meeting.
Started drinking a lot, so on the night that we were arrested, I did want to shift all the blame towards Zach.
Why?
To protect myself and to protect Joe at the time.
Why would you protect Joe?
Because at the time he was my closest friend.
Did he ask you to protect him?
No.
Okay. So you're shifting all of the blame towards Zach?
Yeah.
Then what happened?
Well, after the fact, I realized I was stupid. Because no matter what, they don't care what happens to me. So I shouldn't give a shit what happens to them.
Who is the they in that sentence?
After we all got arrested, Joe and Zach don't care what's going to happen to me. And I shouldn't care what's going to happen to them. I should stop trying to protect them. Okay. Stop trying to protect Joe.
Have you had any communication with them indirectly through family?
No.
Directly? Anything?
No.
No. There's no jails? There's no notes been passed to the jail that I don't know about?
No. Okay. The only communication I've had is a porter came up to me and he said, hey, Zach was talking about you.
Okay.
And I told him I don't care.
So the question really comes down to is why do we believe you now? Why should we believe you now? What can you provide that we don't already know that you're just now regurgitating something that's in discovery of substantive value?
You have no reason to believe me. But I also have no reason to protect anyone anymore. I promise you, what I am telling you is the truth. I have no reason to care about Joe or care about Zach. I have no reason to protect anyone. I just want to do what's best for me. So what I have told you is the truth.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, you guys are all wrong. Sorry, this person does not work for the police. They don't work. It's not a stenographer or whatever the fuck. The stenographer don't do that. This one works with him.
I can't think about that moment without thinking about what had happened.
Well, I know it's a different person, but oh my god, Russ.
But yet we're here. You're not the only one that relives that night every day. But you are the one that was in the car that has the memory.
Tensions rising on day 5 of the trial of Joseph Koenig, a second former friend and co-defendant taking the stand to testify against him.
And you tell her you can't think of how Joe came in possession of that rock because it was in the backseat with Zach.
Yes, I did say that.
But today you still maintain, you're saying to us it was Joe who threw the rock.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
Did you know from the time Alexa Bartell was killed until today that Joseph Koenig threw the rock that killed her?
I did.
And so why did you say that you didn't know that and your understanding changed at certain points if you knew that the whole time?
I still felt the need to protect him and protect myself, and Zach was easy to blame because I barely knew him.
All 3 of them were charged with first-degree murder with extreme indifference, criminal attempt to commit first-degree murder, second-degree assault, and criminal attempt to commit second-degree assault. Joe was sentenced to life in prison. Mitch, who pleaded guilty in 2024 to second-degree murder, attempted first-degree murder, and crime of violence, was sentenced to 45 years in prison, and all of his initial charges were dropped. Zach pleaded guilty in 2024 to first-degree assault, second-degree assault, and criminal attempt to commit second-degree assault, and was sentenced to 32 years in prison,
Dude, well done.
with his original charges dropped as well. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now.
I mean, they didn't have to cut a deal. They didn't have bro, they actually did really good because they didn't have to fucking compromise what they had to try to get these guys. These guys, they're so brain dead, and all the fucking all the gish galloping between whatever just stacked everybody. GG. I mean, I'm happy with that. These guys are fucking brain dead. But in my opinion, yo, and like I said, I'm just watching the video here. I'm a noob. Okay. Definitely, Joe is the rock thrower for sure. Joe definitely threw the rock. Zach did not throw the rock. Definitely, that's my wild guess. I'm sorry, that's what I say. Joe is the rock thrower. Zach is the fucker, right? He probably reloaded them, right? Probably encouraged it. Probably helped them pick up the rocks to throw, and he was reloading the rocks for them and shit. Yeah, he didn't throw the rock that killed him, but yeah. Anyway, fuck him. I mean, I guess at the beginning, I didn't see the video. I said life for all, and that's pretty much it. Life for all. So yep, buggers. Interesting. I found that video to be interesting because of it looked simple at first, but it wasn't that simple. You know what I mean? I thought that was interesting to see like how it developed. Joe's the one who threw on court. He threw? Well, he also threw the rock. Was something wrong with that guy? Well, something is wrong with that guy for sure. I mean, oh, I was thinking, what about the guy who got dropped off? Yo, that guy. You know this guy will not even steal a candy bar for the rest of his life.
A victim is placed naked in the metal room with a rough grit sandpaper.
You know this guy, bro, is staying indoors for the rest of his life.
The victim would have to walk constantly to avoid being scraped. The victim will tire and pass out. RIP Alexa less than 3 rest in heaven xQcl.
The main one, yeah, I mean...
Watch the first vid.
What first video?
39-year-old Urena was waiting at a stop sign along with her mother and aunt while
runs.
returning home after a good day. But she had no idea it would be the last time all of them would ever see each other.
Yeah, but why though?
Viewer discretion is advised, as what you're about to see is the heartbreaking aftermath of the crash, and how it made everyone's blood boil when they discovered who the driver of the SUV was.
There's 3 unconscious females and a white car in here.
3?
3 unconscious.
We're gonna have 3 unconscious females in one of the cars.
Gasping for air.
One of the vehicles, one is
dead. And there's a person in the back seat we can't reach.
I'm actually skip this one.
There you go. You see how far oh my God. Oh, pobrecita. Oh, pobrecita.
¿Cómo está, Mima? ¿Me oye?
Ventilating. Can you get her out?
I'm skipping this one. Guys, because these videos, I like, sometimes, she says, oh, yo, she'll say, oh, Vibe News, whatever, why do you watch this?
Hi.
The reason why I watch them isn't that. It's not why I watch them. It's just not. Like, I'm not